There's people podcasting that never podcasted before. It is Wednesday, October 15th. It is 1:40 p.m. Feeling very unemployed. I went to a coffee shop today. Tried my best not to look like a performative male, but yet here we are. So, quick little updates on the fitness and whatnot. I am 186 pounds. My goal is 160, but I can actually pull it up on what I was at the start of October. October 1st, I weighed in at 191 pounds, and now I'm at 186. So, what I've been doing differently is running. I've been trying to run a mile every day, and after I run, I will go to the gym right after and do my 30 minutes of walking. Depending on how tired I am, that really decides how much incline I'm using. So if I'm really tired, I honestly might do 3 incline, and then what I'll do is I'll just increase the speed to like 3.5 or 3.4 or 3.5 so that I can still get like the calories burned, and then I can walk a further distance. Because if the incline's higher, then it's like easier to burn calories at a lower speed. So like yesterday I ran a mile and then went to the gym, did 12 incline at 3 speed for 30 minutes, and then I lifted after. Then this morning I woke up and ran a mile, and then I did 5 incline, 3.5 speed, just listening to like upbeat music to keep me going. And I'm pretty much eating the same, just trying to hit the body weight. Let me see what my protein goal is. My protein goal is 180, so just really close to my body weight, and then just being in that calorie deficit. So I've been loving it, man. I feel great. I feel better in my clothes and just like super confident. Like going in public, I feel like I noticed that people are just talking to me more and approaching me, and like at the mall, it's like maybe it's just better customer service I'm getting because I just feel and look better. I don't know if that's like vain of me to say, but yeah, I think it's just like even at like coffee shops, I feel like people are way more open to talk to me or like ask me a question. So it feels great. Every time I get a haircut, I'm like raising my beard line up. Like it just feels like my dreams are coming true. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I still need to kind of focus in on school. I've been doing a lot better at it. Yeah, socially, like it's been great. Like hanging out with friends and just like in public, just like talking to people. I think it's because I just feel like I look better, that I just have way more confidence at all times, just to do anything I want. Yeah, highly recommend doing that. You know, if you're debating if to like work out or not, I think that, I mean, it's been like what, not even 2 months. I think I started this like end of August, and now it's like mid-October, and I'm down like 20 something pounds. So if you're thinking about doing this and just like you feel like it's out of reach, it's really not. It's really attainable, and if I can do it, you can do it. Like, I'm not saying like I've achieved my goals yet, but I've made so much progress that like it felt like that. It was like so fast. So I highly recommend just like taking it slow, but just being consistent, because the consistency is what pays off. All right, anyway, enough about all that stuff. What I wanted to talk about today is when difficult things become easy. You can fit news. I've been feeling a lot of this the past year or two, and so like I'll say regarding fitness, running a mile today felt way easier than it did a week and a half ago, and I think it's just because I put reps in and I've shown myself that I can do it. Same thing with like lifting and dieting. It's like, oh, I know I have the self-control to do this now. What was once difficult is very easy to me now. But I also think that difficult things becoming easy is not always the best thing. When those things become easy, that's when you start feeling very stuck in life. And you like almost want to like break out of something. I feel like it's mainly like relationships or like with career goals. For me, in making music and playing guitar at places, I feel like I always want to be probably the worst musician there if I could be, so that I can learn and constantly be growing as a musician. And I often have been finding myself being very comfortable on stage and not really thinking about what I'm doing. I feel like that's just not a good thing. Like you want to have a good time, but if you're on autopilot doing something you love, that's not a good thing. I feel like you gotta really enjoy it and like think about what you're doing and be intentional, especially with music, because then you're just doing something that's safe, or just like, I don't know, like you just aren't putting your all into it at that point. Then another thing is like with relationships and friendships, it's like, are your friends challenging you to be the best that you can be? Are you in a friend group where people judge you for wanting to do something different? So if your friends do judge you for wanting to be better, you might have to like pump the brakes on those friendships, because who you surround yourself with is a reflection of who you are. So my friends really challenge me and push me to become great. Whatever like I'm saying that I want to do and stuff, they like will ask me a question about like kind of challenging me to do it, or just like supporting me and not being like oddly jealous about it. Or if I achieve a milestone, like if I'm with my friends and like let's say I finally get my six-pack that I'm working towards, and my friend is like, he's been chasing that for so long, I don't feel like I need to hide my success from them, because I don't feel any judgment, and they're not going to judge me for achieving something. And there's people that do that will be jealous of you, that like you did something that they're working towards, or like you got this new job and you're making more money, and like realize that like the people that you surround yourself with will like almost slingshot you into your potential, and who your friends are will really like. So like even with drinking, I told my friends I want to stop drinking for this whole weight loss thing, and they've been so supportive. Like we go out and they're like they don't even ask me if I want to drink anymore. If you have friends that just like want to go out and drink, and like that's the whole plan of hanging out, like hit a step back 3, bro. Like you gotta really pull the hezzy and think about all of these things. To put it in ball terms, pause. And I think what I'm trying to say with how the difficult becomes easy is that you can be very comfortable in your workplace or your friend group, or just like anything that you do day to day. And if it starts feeling very mundane and like you don't even think about it, try and go after something greater, and like push yourself to be someone that you probably didn't think that you can be. And then when you start doing that, you're gonna kind of like, people are gonna start looking at you differently, and your friends might leave you and cut you off because they're like, oh, like they do this now, whatever. But it's like, dude, I was just working on myself. All right, so what I'm trying to say with the whole difficult becomes easy thing in relationships is that you might be with some friends or coworkers and you feel stuck. Like there's a feeling that you want to like, I don't know, like just take the next step in life, whatever that means. And if the people that are surrounding you aren't really like willing to support that, or like let's say you work in sales and you want to be a business owner, and you tell your coworkers that, they might laugh at you and be like, no, dude, like we work in sales. Like, why would you even think about that? Like, you can't do that. At one point, you getting that sales job was probably really important to you and really difficult, and it was a goal of yours. But now going to the office feels so mundane, and like you're on autopilot and you feel stuck. So that's kind of what I mean with like me playing music, is that I got to this point and I would grind it for it. And it was like my biggest achievement was getting to that stage. And now that it's easy for me, I feel stuck. And I think what I need to do is put more time into my talent, and eventually an opportunity will come out of it. And take that next step and just keep going. Like, it's okay. Like, life is not certain. Like, you don't know what the next step is. But God will guide you. God's gonna put things in your life that you can handle, and just don't be afraid to do what you want to do in life and what you define as success and what the little kid in you always wanted to be. Or even, it doesn't even have to be income wise, it can just be like a project that you always wanted, or like fitness goals. I think I've just got to a point in my life this past couple weeks where, like, the place I'm at, I once dreamed of being at, but now it's just so easy to me that I need to put more effort and time into my crafts and into my school and into my body so that I can keep growing. Because I'm a person that I'm afraid of being stagnant in life. Like, my biggest fear is like in Wall-E when they're like on the chairs, fat and just drinking food. I think they are drinking food, and they're just watching TV. I can't do that. Like, I need to be working with my hands on something or creatively and achieving something or being with people that interest me and I love to be around and laugh with. So, yeah, I hope that encourages you to just kind of keep pushing. And I forgot who said it, but just keep pushing, P. Just keep pushing and you'll be great. It's gonna feel awful in the moment because it's uncertain and you don't know and you might feel alone, but trust me, you will attract people that are like you, and it's gonna teach you lessons that like you can't imagine. Love you guys. See you in the next video. I hope I can get to like 179 in November. That's in like 16 days, 6-7. So I think that would be crazy, but who knows, man. I think I might get this six-pack a lot earlier than I thought. I was shooting for April, but I'm getting really close to being 160 pounds. I don't even know if that's like the right weight for me to be at for a six-pack, but I definitely feel skinny. So I'm losing fat. Alright, love you guys. Roll Tide, stay frosty.